Good evening, Porco. Welcome back to Miami. Please deliver Claver's drugs. He's stuck in AZ.
The bots!
It's happening. Yay, SNEAKO collab. Mark my words. Yay, I think we could do a good live stream. I'm the only streamer who's never turned his back on you. Been with you since from Yay 24.
I know SNEAKO and Aiden definitely, like, he wants y'all out there for sure.
The dude is undeniably a genius.
SNEAKO, you lit. You got the fucking torch right now and shit.
What is my life? How is this even possible right now?
And I think that I'm the only streamer that can really get Yay on stream.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, SNEAKO.
You be, can you be, can you be, can you be, can you be, will you be, can you be, can you be, you be, can you be, can you be, can you be, can you be, will you be, can you be, can you be.
And celebrating Heil Hitler and Adolf Hitler. I cannot believe we're even seeing this and witnessing Miami Beach.
A Miami Beach nightclub catching heat, accused of celebrating hate with a song about Hitler.
Yo, hey, too much smoke, keep coming like Canada. Got kush smoke, hard in the room, to run from love, I'm not gonna stamina. I'm whipping it smart, and knocks in the air, but we gonna come fuck with the cannon.
I didn't ask him to play it. I didn't dance. I didn't sing.
I think SNEAKO played this song.
You're virtually banned from every single hospitality group in the United States.
Nah, run out from the top. Let me hear that shit.
Oh, the trimmer.
Chad, should I shave my beard or not? They want the old pump back, they want the old SNEAKO back. They want the old pump back, they want the old SNEAKO back. Fuck all that talking, man, let's get straight to it. Fuck all that talking, man, let's get straight to it. They want the old pump back, they want the old SNEAKO back. They want the old pump back, they want the old SNEAKO back. Fuck all that talking, man, let's get straight to it. Fuck all that talking, man, let's get straight to it.
Fucking clubbing, every nigga tryna ban me. Stole that shit, give me that, I'm the top G. Stitching on me, dog, you said we was family. Like Chris Tyson switching on me like a tranny. And on Twitter, they don't fucking understand me. Ban me from everything, I don't give a fuck. Clavicular, I'ma hit him with the Cybertruck. Vehicular, driving off with the #1. Killing kids that they act like they cannot see. What a stomach, everybody wanna drop me. Taking steak deals, thought you had 8 figures. I'm not taking no shit from a wall kisser.
They want the old pump back, they want the old SNEAKO back. They want the old pump back, they want the old SNEAKO back. Fuck all that talking, man, let's get straight to it. Fuck all that talking, man, let's get straight to it. They want the old pump back, they want the old SNEAKO back. They want the old pump back, they want the old SNEAKO back. Fuck all that talking, man, let's get straight to it. Fuck all that talking, man, let's get straight to it. Boom, 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 bow, I'ma air it out. I just took hella shrooms, got lost in my house. I'm a young rich nigga sleeping on the couch. Police tried to up on me, but I pulled it out. Bow, bow, bow. But this nigga think about this nigga.
What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Eles não ligam pra gente.
Been a long time. How are you? Back in Miami, you heard? Back in Miami. What's up, everybody? GLM was good, was good, was good. Low speech. How you been? How everybody been? Took one day off. It's good, chat. How we been? Sing it. Me, sue me. Kick me. Don't you black and white me. Miss you. Top G in the house, you are. Long flight to Miami. Not really 2 hours, no delay this time. It's a big ass hood on this fucking. I'm gonna have to change the hoodie. This shit is too big. They don't really care about us. Bang. I see you guys in here. Rooted Fascist Doll. Burnt. Dolliver, what up, you two? What up, Kate? King James, Burnt Toast. What's good, everybody? Glad to see you. A lot of energy today. Cool. Slept like 15 hours last night. Wait, what did Michael? Wait, what did MJ just do right here? Hold on. Wait a second. Wait. Did you guys catch that? Did you see that? Wait a MJ. That's why he's the GOAT. Hey. Zesty Nazi. Happy to see ya, boys.
I'm just going to say I didn't do it. I'm just going to say that I didn't play the song. I don't find the song funny. I didn't think it was appropriate to do.
You got to sacrifice that title. This was retarded. This is not funny. This is horrible. Guess you're not Top G anymore. Stole that shit. I'm Top G, nigga. I talk facts.
Tristan told me that SNEAKO played the song.
He was calling on it. Oh yeah, SNEAKO does loads of clips insulting me all the time.
Let's work out this issue a little bit.
There's no issue.
They smile in my face is what I don't like. They steal your whole sound, that's a sound bite. The media crucify me like they did Christ.
I'm not fucking sorry for listening to a song. It's a fucking song.
A girl will run her mouth.
But yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be here. Glad to be here. I was in New York. It's freezing outside. I saw the mayor, Mamdani, posted a statement saying that warning people to go stay inside. That's how cold it is. So I had to get the fuck up out of New York. There was nothing to do. I did one little IRL, but it's just like, it's too cold to do anything.
Tate brothers are flying from Dubai to NYC. Now we know why you ran to Miami, pussy.
I'm Top G. Pussaning. Yo, let's put the TTS at 30, bro. I just told you, man. Let's put the. I don't want to hear Jesters like this early in the stream. I have a lot to talk about. Have a big monologue to get into. There's lots of stuff that went on today. The Supergoy halftime show was
money,
yesterday.
but still got this shitty ass condo. Stop being a Jew and upgrade.
I have 2 penthouses and you have none. Broke ass nigga. I don't know why am I even speaking to you? Why am I speaking to the Jesters? Like, it's too early to be speaking to Jesters. No Jesters allowed. You see the title of the stream.
Get a home-cooked Indian meal and watch jazz.
Shut the
you
fuck up!
deserve it. Daddy.
Holy shit, I don't want to talk to poor people, bro. Oh my God, bro. $1 right at the beginning of the stream. I took 1 day off. I think I was live before yesterday. I think I was live for like 30% of February. I did, the day before I did 11 and a half hours. And every other day was something like 8 to 9 every single day. So I just needed 1 day of rest while you guys were enjoying the Super Goy show. The Super Goy halftime show or the
Watch
Super Goy
idiot
football
influencers. SNEAKO.
No, I never said that. Holy shit, if my team doesn't change this right now, I'm going to crash out. It's too early, bro. I got some nice rest. I got to sleep a lot, allegedly, in my opinion. I slept a lot. 15 hours. I think I went to bed like 11 p.m. last night, woke up at 3. I'm like, what day is it? Went back to sleep, woke up again at 1 p.m. Jester Max a little bit, doom scrolled, prepared the stream, went back to sleep, woke up again, and now we're here, back in Miami. And there's lots of things that I want to talk about today. First off, I think if you look at the Super Bowl halftime show, I think it's very clear why we need Ye to get a... Everybody put a... Say yay in the chat if we want, because it's good. Yay, it sounds like yay. Yay. If we need a yay halftime show. We really do need it. I didn't get to see it yet. I do want to react to that show. But we need yay. Look at that. Look at the chat. Everybody's saying it. This is
You've been putting up with my I'm so gifted at finding what I don't like the most. So I think it's time for us to have a toast. Let's have a toast for Let's have a toast for the scumbags. Every one of them. Let's have a toast for the jerk-offs that'll never take work off. Baby, I got a plan.
We need that. We need that. We can get What was really funny, and what I want to get into as well, is how Turning Point USA, Erica Kirk's organization, now that Charlie Kirk, rest in peace, has passed away, they had a counter halftime show with Kid Rock, which is like the number one MAGA influencer that they always get up on stage. I can't even name one Kid Rock song. I'm not gonna. He was wearing jean shorts, and they did it at the same time as the Bad Bunny show during the Super Goy halftime, and they botted the fuck out of the views. I need to get a soundboard in Miami. They botted the fuck out of it to make it seem like there were 5 million live viewers, and there was not one person in the chat. The chat was moving slower than a Convy stream. Like, no, I mean, Convy's chat moves fast. I would say, like, it was literally Jake Future speed, and that's no disrespect. Jake Future's my guy. But why does Jake Future have a faster chat than 5 million views on Turning Point? That doesn't make any sense. Jeremy Boring was allegedly, in my opinion, botting it. He's also the CEO of Daily Wire. Daily Wire and Turning Point do work together. So that's extremely embarrassing. Nobody, well, I don't know one Kid Rock song. I get he's white and he's wearing short shorts and he's there, supposed to be an American guy. Woo, America! But instead of trying to counteract it with Kid Rock Goy Slop, let's hear some Yay. I want to hear the whole stadium go, dun-dun-dun. Not that. We want to hear Runaway. Well, I want to hear Can't Tell Me Nothing. Imagine that, a halftime show, the lights go down. La, 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 wait till I get my money right. And then fireworks everywhere. People are crying. Jews are, Robert Kraft is seething. There's a lot to cover from that halftime show because people could say that it's energy harvesting. And in the words of the Romans, they used to do this. They would give you bread and circus, and then everything would be fine. The Epstein files are going out. And not to go on drone on this forever, but it's true that this was just released and it implicates so many people in influential parts of their country. But everybody could focus on, everybody could look a little goal. I don't even know who won the game, to be honest with you. I don't know who won. Did the Patriots lose? Maybe that's the curse. Maybe they lost because Netanyahu was kissing the football next to Robert Kraft, who put out an anti-Semitism ad. I saw that. Saying Ye betrayed you. He didn't betray me. We're just on different paths right now. It's unfortunate, again, I spoke about that 2 days ago, that I couldn't release my documentary, but Ye's on a different path. MD, thank you for the sub. And yeah, I'm not going to release private conversations or put it in there, but, you know. Unfortunate. 1 second slow-mo. Let me turn that off. Let's turn. Oh, slow mode. Okay, let's put it on. The chat's moving a little too fast. But glad to be back. Much needed rest and get to continue going hard. That's why I came back to Miami. It's still early in February, but putting in crazy hours. KBP hitting. Angola! Doing well. YouTube streams hitting, everything. Everything's going good, man. Everything is fine and dandy. And I've been doing a lot of schizo research. And today, like, the subject is really about how schizos are taking over the world. So we're gonna go into Professor Jang later on, which is great. I'm very excited to do more lessons, and I like that you guys like the schizo maxing, learning. I have some of the notes up. And eventually we're going to do, I think after tonight, maybe we could put up a Kahoot. If somebody, one of the mods wants to make a Kahoot from the notes we have. We're doing a schizo class. That's part of it because we're doing so many hours. But anyway, let's get into everything from today. There's lots of stuff that I want to talk about. First off, Your Age was seen at a drag brunch. He was streaming a drag queen story hour show, allegedly, in my opinion. Your Age was in Austin, Texas. Ever since he left Kick, Your Age, he was on Kick doing salutes. He was throwing up the Romans, and now he goes back to Twitch, and he's drag maxing. Okay, well let's see what's happening here. Rage. Rage, get out. Rage. Rage. If you can hear me, get out! Get out! His eyes look different. He's soy facing. Rage! Get out! Was Bruce drop him off right all along? I don't have like super strong opinions about this, but there's a couple things that are important to see here. One, this is not going to face 0.01% of the backlash that I face for playing a song that goes da-na-na-na. And it should, right? I'm banned from clubs, from restaurants across the country, and you can see even Clavicular is getting prosecuted before anybody in the Epstein files. And what's important to note about the Epstein files is just how Jewish it is. I'm not sure if you're supposed to say that on YouTube. Obviously, it's not all Jews responsible. But if it were Muslims involved with the Epstein files, everybody would say that it's a Muslim pedophile ring. But overwhelmingly, look at the Epstein files. It's not a class issue. It's not an elite issue. They keep saying the globalist pedophiles and stuff. No, the pedophiles in the pedophiles overwhelmingly Jew. Let's see. I mean, we're going to show all that. But second, gays have overwhelmingly reproduced in the past 20, 30 years. But you know what's funny about gay people is that they literally can't reproduce. They can't have children. So how are they reproducing? How do the population continue to increase if they literally can't have kids? Right? Because it's been allegedly, in my opinion, proven that there is no gay gene. There is no specific gene that makes people gay. Right? That was the idea for a lot of the 2000s. They were talking about the gay gene. You can see there's Family Guy episodes about it. There's lots of studies. That was the main discourse. And then overall, there's been a lot of science and there's been a lot of research proving that there's no such thing. There's nothing that innately makes you gay. So why is the gay population increasing? Well, let's look at what's also increasing in tandem. You have drag queen story hour. You have drag queen parties. You have the increase of porn, feminism. You have the media everywhere. You have Netflix shows depicting it everywhere. That means that more people are being introduced to it, and so that they think that they are. That this is an unnatural reproduction. You don't just create kids that are gay. They have to be exposed to something. The culture, the environment, the society around them is what turns them gay. And Twitch has an overwhelmingly child audience. And I'm not here criticizing Rage. He probably thinks it's a good thing to do. Maybe he's grifting, trying to get the gays on his side, trying to get the leftists on his side after a long time. I don't really think he understands how bad this is. But this is overwhelming. Like, this is a net negative to society compared to because gays can't reproduce. They can't have families, right? Trans people have a higher suicide rate than almost any demographic in the world. So when young people are exposed to this, they are now getting exposed to an ideology that prevents them from having a family, that forces them to take hormones and change their gender and change their genetic makeup in order to feel comfortable. Right? That's the message from trans people, is that they feel like they literally don't fit in their own body, as if they're possessed with something incorrect. It sounds like demonic possession, allegedly in my opinion. If you don't feel like you're in the wrong body, that is a form of possession. But you don't see this get a second of the backlash. In fact, you get rewarded from it, right? You'll get the Twitch audience will love you. You'll get more collabs. The poggers community will say you're not homophobic, and you'll seen as a really inclusive, great person. And I saw the response of this, people saying like, "Oh, you're soft if you don't like this. You're not comfortable with your masculinity. Stop being so, stop getting all worked up about this." And it's not like we're getting worked up. It's that I just don't think that kids should be exposed to this. And I think the overwhelming evidence to the your age community, and anybody thinks this is okay, is Chris Tyson. Chris Tyson exposed 2 years ago. Well, I exposed 2 years ago how harmful that was. I said that Chris Tyson was leaving his family in order to dress up like a girl, that he left his marriage and ditched his kids to dress up like a girl, and then he was exposed for being a pervert, right? He was exposed for having his own little Epstein Island in a Discord, trying to recruit kids who wanted to get in the Mr. Beast video to end up Chris Tysoning them. He wanted to Tyson them. And this is extremely prevalent within this community, with the alphabet community, LGBT, because once again, let's remember, your age and these people that think this is good, gays cannot reproduce. They cannot have more children. So it's through indoctrination. A lot of times it's through molestation, allegedly in my opinion. If they can't reproduce naturally, then they have to literally, that's how they get them. Stuff like this. And I don't think this should be encouraged, but it really does show you a real double standard why this is not cancel worthy. This is not something that's going to get you banned from any restaurants or clubs. In fact, this will get you rewarded. So, your age, I like him a lot. You're saying this is YouTube TOS? I don't think so. I don't think so. But I hope he could see what's really going on here. And I've been paying attention a lot to these commercials are funny over here. Is the audio messed up? Yeah, this is I saw this from Aiden yesterday. Speaking of indoctrination, let's see. Aiden talked about the Robert Kraft commercial.
I've seen videos just like everybody else. I swear to God, chat, I watched this with my mom. I watched this commercial with my fucking mom. Like, so just stop.
Like, bro, like, dude, come on, bro.
Why are y'all laughing? First of all, chat.
Chat.
Give it a buck. I love this commercial. My mom loved it too.
Yeah, I mean, this commercial, look, so they're trying to, what the agenda is they want to get Jews and blacks to have the unity that they had before, seen as targeted minorities. I don't know why he loves this. I mean, maybe there's some sort of bias. It's your own speculation. I think Aiden's very base, but, gets some stuff wrong. The effort from this commercial is trying to get Jews to make it seem like they should team up with black people, get black people to think that, Jews are the minority that they need to unite against white supremacy. That's why this commercial depicts white people as the aggressor and Jews and blacks as the victim. Black people really miss that far. And also, black people often mistake the difference between Jews and white people. So, and this is such a minor issue. Like, Jews getting anti-Semitic jokes compared to everything else going on. Like, obviously, what we should have commercials about are the Epstein files or what's happening in Palestine, Free Palestine. The impact that AIPAC has on our country, and our tax dollars getting sent to bomb children for the Jewish state of Israel. Like, that's where our money should go.
Did you see that? Should we tell him? Who is that?
Bro, look at, oh my God.
That, chat, listen, you are no longer allowed to call me a dirty Jew anymore.
Not funny.
Do not. W cuff him.
Okay, put a red square emoji in the chat. Red square emoji. Red square. This is the new black square is this blue square. Let's put a red square in the
I
chat.
don't cover have my back like that.
Oh, listen to that.
Thank you, man.
I know how it feels.
2 in 3 Jewish teens have experienced anti-Semitism. Let's get those fucking numbers up, baby. 5. Let's get that up. Come on, team. I'm joking around. This is obviously a joke. Anti-Semitism is bad, but only 2 in 3. Only 2 in 3. We aim for success over here. Come on. I'm joking.
2 in 3 Jewish teens have experienced anti-Semitism. Shame on all you schmucks that come at my people.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I think this is going to make it worse. It's like, well, everybody is seeing the Epstein list and everybody is seeing what's happened in Palestine for the past several years. Everybody's seeing all the politicians kiss the wall and how Trump is getting fucked by Netanyahu every day, allegedly, in my opinion. Stuff like this where it's trying to repaint Jews as the victim just makes people pissed off. You're people like Robert Kraft who met with Netanyahu are really going to still try to play victim. Oh no, jokes. It's like, this is...
Guys, can you guys do #blue?
No, red.
They're not worth it, bro.
They're not worth it,
I've
bro.
seen videos just like...
Okay. And it goes into a bigger issue. I saw someone saying this is a sub 100 IQ issue. It is. But let's show what's really going on. Robert Kraft's Blue Square Alliance charity built a command center inside the Patriot Stadium that's tracking hate speech online, critical of Israel, Jews, Zionism in real time. And again, look how this is all grouped into the same category. People like Hassan Piker keep trying to say that that this is a class issue. That Israel's a class issue. It's the elitists. It's the rich oligarchs. That's what Bernie Sanders' rhetoric is. That it's the fascist state of Israel. That it's really... But it goes much deeper than that. And again, as we get more schizo in this stream, take notes on Professor Jang and everything, it's really clear that it's so much bigger than class. In fact, communism was spread in order to make the main issue away from religion and onto class. The purpose of communism was to get people focused on class rather than faith. This is a religious issue. Israel does not exist because of fascism. Israel exists because of Judaism. And again, this is not to say that all Jews are responsible from Israel, but you can see why that theory is proven when all three are linked to the same. And so when leftists who say free Palestine and people like Hassan Piker try to say free Palestine and say that and differentiate the two, look at how the people in charge at pushing this propaganda group it in as all the same, right? The intelligence they gather is sent to university administrators. Note, too, that CBS News, under editor-in-chief Barry Weiss, is desperately trying to revive the Black-Jewish Alliance.
Inside the Patriot Stadium, a command center of stats tracking hate speech online. It shows where...
You guys are cooked. Everyone would just put a red square. You guys are... We're all in this together. We're all in this together.
Where it's coming from, the time of day, and how it's trending, especially among younger people.
We saw that not only is hate and anti-Semitism growing across the country, it's disproportionately growing.
Oy vey. Is that Aiden with glasses?
College campuses and in high schools.
Which is part of the reason Kraft says he partnered with the United Negro College Fund and the Jewish organization Hillel International.
Kind of like, allegedly, in my opinion, the transatlantic slave trade. Partnering with the Negro, I'm not even trying to say something racist. What?
The Jewish organization Hillel International, United Negro College Fund.
The United Negro College Fund. Is this 1950?
And the Jewish organization Hillel International to host unity dinners throughout the country.
So let's get to it.
Baruch College students Aiden Hers.
Baruch College. Again, you guys know what Baruch means. That's the beginning of the prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Melechenu melech haolam. Baruch. I think that's in Manhattan, New York. Well, I'm in Miami.
Linger and Akish L. are among the more than 450 students who've attended at least one of the dinners.
What do you talk about at these dinners?
The dinners are about...
Hey! It's like Django Unchained. It's like Leonardo DiCaprio and his favorite slave. And it's like, it kind of looks like Aiden and Cuffham too. Wait, hold on. This image looks exactly like this. Remember Samuel Jackson? If you guys remember, you guys stop doing this. Put an orange in the chat if I'm going too far with YouTube TOS. But this is what this image looks like to a T. I don't know if I could do a slave voice on YouTube, so I'm not going to. But No!
And in commonalities between the black community and the Jewish community. So we really
there's literally nothing in common, bro. There's nothing in common. But again, this is to misdirect and get the goy infighting. Get the goy infighting about stupid race issues. Get the goy fighting between each other about race, about ICE. And it's a reminder, again, I was tweeting this yesterday, that everybody who's overly fixated on ICE, the celebrities who are talking about ICE right now, you realize that they're all getting paid? They are all doing this for financial incentives to spread infighting between the goyim. It's such a simple issue. Illegal immigration is bad, and excessive force from ICE is bad. And I'm seeing streamers tweet stuff like fuck ICE, which has just become the new free Palestine for leftists. Sometimes they get it correct, like we should free Palestine, but they are trying to appeal to that crowd who's forever going to protest. It went from George Floyd, it went from BLM. Before that, it was, what was it? It was the 99%, 1% protests. Now it's ICE. They are always going to try to get on a moral high ground and feel better than others because they're not actually doing anything. Perpetually protesting about garbage. Okay, like yes, ICE should not be using excessive force if it's unnecessary, but also illegal immigration is wrong. Simple issue. And getting the goyim riled up about this is a populist tactic. You get Billie Eilish on stage saying, ICE is bad. Like, okay, cool. And then you get the rightists like Matt Walsh, Billie Eilish. And it's just, you just get the goyim bickering at each other about fucking nothing. It's so simple. Do not get distracted by these stupid issues that won't be discussed about a year from today.
They talk about anything and everything. It's not just about politics and opinions. It's about treating each other as humans.
We mainly talked about
treating each other as humans. Well, Epstein said that if you're not you and you're him, you're goy.
Our families, why we have communities, and how our communities are similar more than different.
Why Jewish students with black students?
Because historically we have that connection. It's a connection.
Because the white man, the devil, that's what allegedly I'm having. Because it's the whites.
It's gotten a lot done, and I think we can continue to get a lot done if we come together.
And when you heard those students talk about the history of blacks and Jews working together, consider this. In June of 1964, 3 college students fighting for civil rights in Mississippi were murdered by the Ku Klux Klan with law enforcement. Those activists were James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Schwerner. Chaney, a black man, Goodman and Schwerner, Jewish. Right now, we know those bonds have been challenged by a war in which more than 1,200 people have been killed in Israel and over 70,000 in Gaza.
Okay, and this is, okay, speaking about Gaza, but like this is very funny, right? Trying to blame the white man for everything. Do you know the creation of the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League? The Anti-Defamation League was founded in September 1913 by Sigmund Livingston, under the sponsorship of independent order B'nai B'rith. Let's see what this is. B'nai B'rith. With the state purpose of combating anti-Semitism. Right? It was established to combat rising anti-Semitism and bigotry, specifically in reaction to the wrongful accusations trial and subsequent lynching of Leo Frank in Georgia. Right? So Leo Frank sounds familiar, Frankus, like Jewish name. Leo Frank was accused of, I don't want to misquote it here, so let's see. Leo Frank in Georgia, let's see. It was a Jewish businessman on trial for the rape and murder of his 13-year-old employee, Mary Fagan. Mary Fagan was a white girl, right? And so the Anti-Defamation League, when the Ku Klux Klan was really upset about this, okay, why is this Jewish guy raping and murdering a 13-year-old girl, allegedly, in my opinion? They started the Anti-Defamation League because the spread of anti-Semitism was growing, right? And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that they started blaming it on a black man instead.
A black man, Goodman and Schwerner.
Anyway, let's see the rest of this.
His message he's saying is, we shouldn't tolerate it for anyone. You know, whether you're Jewish, whether you're black, whether you're Latino, whether you're Asian, it shouldn't matter. People should be standing up to ignorance and hate.
Right, and I love that he's using the Super Bowl, which is one of the biggest platforms in the world.
Does that me? Nigga, that kind of look like, I'm not sure if he looks more Asian or more black than me. Back when I was bald.
To share that message.
Yeah, millions of people watching.
The FBI has, as we all know, reported that anti-Semitism right now is one of the greatest threats in our country and our democracy.
Good goy. Good goy. So let's go further, because I know that this is, people are calling this goy slop, but we're going to get into and how this is a bigger subject and a bigger problem. Just bear with me for a second. Remember this ad from last year? This is Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I think this is also sponsored by Robert Kraft. Again, Robert Kraft was at Fanatics Fest, which was organized and run mostly by Mike Rubin. Mike Rubin introduced Aiden to Robert Kraft and said, look, he's Jewish. And again, Tom Brady is getting, is getting all those celebrity connections and kind of going through the ringer, maybe potentially by Robert Kraft and Mike Rubin. Is that why you have him getting paid for this commercial?
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
Oh. Wait, let's look. Paid for the Foundation to Combat Anti-Semitism. So they've been trying this for a year, huh? I don't know how effective this is going to be.
I hate you
I hate you because that. I hate you because that. Shit, give me my money to promote it. So this gets into a bigger theory about what's going on. Let's go see how the world exactly works, right? Because people like me, I've never been convicted of a crime. I've never hurt anybody, but yet I'm treated like a criminal, right? I have problems, allegedly, in my opinion, traveling or being able to return back to the country. So many of these restaurants I can't eat at, and these restaurants are run by people who are found in the Epstein files. Noah Tepperberg, CEO of Tal Group, allegedly, in my opinion, I'm banned from Tal Group all over the country. Can't go, can't eat at the restaurant, can't dine at clubs. I can't dine at restaurants, can't go to the club, right? So I'm treated like a criminal here. I'm the one banned off of most social media platforms, have just rightfully been reinstated on YouTube, but still banned on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, all this, right? I am treated like a criminal in my own country without ever committing a crime. So what's really going on? Why are people in the Epstein files not convicted yet? Why is Clavicular, why is he getting prosecuted before any of the pedophiles in the pedophiles? That's strange, huh? Clavicular was not even found with a fake ID in the video where all the cops showed up, and it seemed like they were readily available. It seemed like they had already known that he was going to be there. It seemed like somebody had already made the call in order to prosecute him. But in that stream, he walks into the club, and they didn't even ask for his ID. So how is he getting in trouble for a fake ID that they couldn't even prove that he had? Maybe somebody was watching the stream beforehand. Maybe somebody was trying to get him in trouble. Maybe somebody was really upset, and they made a tip beforehand. Maybe rich people in the area were upset that he was going to the college campuses, that he was filming parties. Maybe they were upset because of a bigger issue, because of his rhetoric. Maybe they were upset because he refuses to kiss the wall. No, and you guys are saying Peter Thiel bailed him out. That's not true. This is just clickbait going around. Clavicular did not go to that Peter Thiel party. People are sending me this now saying, why did he go here? No, you're falling for straight up clickbait. Why are we in a country where Clavicular is prosecuted before the pedophiles and the pedophiles? Does that make any sense to you? That he has to spend a day in jail, a night in jail? He's the one has to get a lawyer saying that he's not allowed to leave Arizona, where you can't even stream properly because they're watching him closely. Why are the police investigating him more than the people that are implicated on an island where they were using pedophile blackmail in order to subvert our country? Does that make any sense to you? That doesn't make sense to me. And even if that were true, that he had a fake ID, so you could be 18 years old. This is the country we live in. You could be 18 years old and die for Israel. You can go get bombed in a war in the Middle East that helps out Israel, but you can't drink a beer at a bar. Does that make any sense to you? You can't jester max in a club, but you could die for Israel. So what's really going on? This is a great video that really breaks it down. And I'm going to get into the bigger thing here. We have another video. But this is, I think this is a really good breakdown from it. It describes how the world actually works. Because the schizos, and we have called love speech filled with autistic schizos for a long time. The schizos are the ones that have been proven right, the conspiracy theorists. How many things have I been right about, chat, since I started streaming? How many things? COVID, Chris Tyson, Jeffrey Epstein, Israel, feminism. How many things have I been deemed a conspiracy theorist about, being schizophrenic about, called crazy about, that I've ended up being vindicated about? They try to treat me like a criminal, call me crazy, call me a schizo, but I've been right over and over and over and over again. Then they take the talking points and they use it as their own. I get banned everywhere, and then when they realize I'm right, they unban you, but they don't give you all the money you lost. The truth is that the world is operated off of these 3 tiers, and he's going to explain here maybe better than me. The psychos maybe make up 1% of the population. I would say 98% or 95 are the normies. And then the other couple percent are the schizos, the conspiracy theorists, the ones that don't get the vaccine, the ones that say, I don't want to get injected. I think this is retarded that I have to go and stand here and take a bite mask. That doesn't make any sense. Saying that I don't trust a vaccine automatically just because it's being administered and because the government is saying that you need to take it to get on a flight or to go to school or go to work. This doesn't make sense. That's why I remained unvaccinated. And that's what got me banned in a lot of places and banned from social media and treated like a criminal. But then you end up being vindicated. So the world is separated off of these 3 tiers. The psychos who control the world, who try to manipulate the normies, and the schizos who try to warn the normies. But the thing is, the psychos are so easily able to manipulate the normies. The schizos are the one who try to wake them up. So the schizos beat the psychos, but the normies beat the schizos. It's not the psychos who are really destroying the normies like that. Look, for example, when I accidentally eat pork on a stream because I'm ordering ribs. Absentmindedly, I'm streaming 9 hours a day. I order ribs and I forget that it's pork ribs and not beef ribs. I spit it out. That is what gets 10 million views from the normies. It's not the psychos who are watching this video. SNEAKO ate pork. It's the normies who just love to consume goy slop. The same people who line up to go watch an NFL game. The same people who are like, oh my God, Bad Bunny, Kid Rock. It's the normies who are destroying the schizos. And it's the psychos who are manipulating the normies to do that. This is how it works. But if we get to a point where the schizos and normies unite, like the way the normies and psychos unite, if we get here, normies and schizos, we win. We can win. Is it possible? It's difficult. It's difficult. But if this happens, we can fix the world. Let's go see this. I have to pee real quick, but this is
we need to vote schizos into office. This is the secret war that's been going on since the dawn of time. Now, most of the world is made up of normies. Now, these people are taken advantage of very easily by psychos. They prey on these people, they manipulate these people, they trick these people. Normies, unfortunately, cannot see psychos, but you know who can? Schizos, the heroes of our story. Schizos are the natural predator of psychos. We have pattern recognition abilities that are inexplicable. Now, schizos were once upon a time revered as the kind of wise people of their collective groups. Unfortunately, since psychos run the world, they've convinced all the normies to be afraid of the schizos. I make videos sometimes online and my wife tells me, look at my Oura ring. My heart rate increased to a very stressful state watching your video, and then it went back down. Sorry, babe. Psychos benefit from their lack of empathy and their attraction to cruelty, it seems, and that allows them to accrue a lot of power. That power allows them to manipulate the normies to fear the schizo, to ostracize the schizo, to deny the schizo. It never feels very good to say, I told you so, when you're a schizo.
It kind of does.
The I told you so's you're seeing are about like pedo elites running the world and stuff like that. That feels bad when you go, well, I told you so. But schizos, wish we'd listened to you sooner. But that's my point. We need to stop fearing and ostracizing the schizo and start opening our ears and hearts to hear the truth that they're telling us.
Right.
Because the conspiracy theorists schizo.
But here's the problem, and if you've been watching my stream, look at the amount of A-log reaction channels. A lot of them are black. It's a lot of these black content creators, and they're all kind of the same. They get a lot of views saying stuff like doing ad hominem attacks on me, talking about pork, saying stuff. Like I had that debate with Abba a couple days ago, and Abba essentially admitted in the debate that he was more interested in me than he was about Israel. Thank you for the 1 sub. He was saying that he's more fixated on like creator infighting drama than he was. He's like, oh, I don't know about Israel. I don't care about Zionist control. I don't want to know about the Rothschilds. But he knows my entire career, and he's investigated. He had all these clips and all this research about me as a person. They're more fixated on who I am rather than my message. And I'm seeing this from all these slop tubers who don't really look about anything. There's so many of them. It's not even worth naming their names. You guys know some of them. You guys say, react to this, react to that. I don't care about any of what the fuck they talk about. It's all the same stuff. But unfortunately, it gets a lot of views because the normies are always going to fixate on that more, and you guys know who you are, right?
So it's almost always right. Now, yes, They'll get some of the details around the edges a little wrong. It sounds a little literal. You need to understand it as poetry and metaphor. I'll give you an example. Birds aren't real. That's a fun conspiracy theory, that they're just little listening device robots that exist. Now, there are real birds. We know that to be true. But are there also listening devices and surveillance devices everywhere, hidden in the natural world, it seems? We don't even know what the natural world is anymore. We can't even trust if the world is natural or not anymore. They're doing things without telling us. They're observing us constantly. Yes, yes. There are things in the sky that are alien to us flying around. That could just be drones. That's all true. One thing I've noticed, there aren't any schizo politicians I can think of. Lots of normies, plenty of psychos.
But here's how they pretend, because Trump, we thought Trump in 2015 was a schizo. He was talking about draining the swamp. He was saying that he wanted to destroy the globalist elite. He was saying he wanted to put America first. He was using memes. He had 4chan rhetoric. All right, but it turns out that Trump is nothing but a psycho. He was manipulating the normies to think that he was a schizo when he was really a psycho all along. And this playbook is used over and over again. People who are power obsessed, people who are fame obsessed, people who are money obsessed will pretend to be schizo in order to get a populist movement, but really they have the mission of just becoming rich and famous. Andrew Tate falls into this category exactly. You could see him switch his opinions nonstop, attacking Muslims and saying that they're gonna slaughter your daughter, allegedly in my opinion, and then going on and switching up. When he realizes that being anti-Epstein is more popular than being pro-Epstein, he deletes the tweet saying that Epstein was a success and that Epstein was somebody to admire and somebody worthwhile. He deletes the tweet saying that he misses human trafficking to say again that Epstein was an evil person, but he doesn't connect the dots and say that it's Israel. This is him trying to manipulate normies to think that he's a schizo when he's really psycho. And I say psycho because he's made it clear, he said this to me, to my face, and I was questioning about this, that he wants to be remembered. It's about imposing his will. It's not about getting to the truth, it's about getting rich and famous. People who have that sort of goal, the end goal of just becoming a loved, worshipped person, if they want to be worshipped like a god and like an idol, this is psycho behavior. They see how easily manipulated normies are, and they have the goal of being remembered. Doesn't matter remembered for what. And that's why Andrew Tate said that Epstein was a success. He's like, he's gonna be immortalized by memes. That's admiration for a legitimate psycho. And that exposes his ideology that he really just wants to be remembered and revered. He wants his name to be in the history books, but that's not something objectively good. There's no sense of real morality there. Psycho behavior.
They seem to make up our entire government. What we need to do, start supporting the schizos. We need to vote schizos into office as soon as we can. Let's use voting, that's a weapon. And let's start looking for more schizo candidates. Let's get some real weirdos in there. Because at this point, what they're doing, that seems pretty weird to me. They think it's too big to fail.
And again, this is proven by the fact that the schizos are going to be targeted far more than the psychos ever will. Perfect example, Clavicular is getting prosecuted, but Clavicular is getting treated like a criminal for allegedly using a fake ID, which there's no proof of in that stream. But all the pedophiles in the pedophiles, they're still walking free. They still show up to the Super Bowl. They still get paraded around media. Doesn't that show you what's really going on? Let's go further. I want to watch a whole video breakdown about this. This is extremely interesting. I haven't seen this yet, but we'll save that. Let's get into the rest of this from today. She said that, I heard that Destiny really hates that video of him admitting to boosting Nick Fuentes, so here it is again. Plus, SNEAKO crediting Destiny as the reason he got into debate streaming too. He's such an effective right-wing pipeline tool. We should really give him his recognition. Right, so, again, I went from normie to schizo because I just approached this with a pretty genuine attitude. My motto, seek truth through funny. I'm a video creator first. I wanted to direct films and stuff, and I'm like, okay, let's just be truthful about it. I want to be authentic in a world of fake. And here we are. And here we are. This is a flashback from 2022, 4 years ago. What's said here? I don't remember.
What do you think of Nick? What do you think of Nick, Melina? You think he's a Nazi?
He is 1 day younger than me.
It's true. That means you're older than me.
Yeah.
That means your wife is older than me. What does that have to do with anything?
You're a kid.
Wait, you're like 10 years older than me.
Yeah,
right?
Mike, you're closer to age
about
to my
Destiny.
son than you are to me. Jesus.
That's true. How old's your son? 11. He's gonna be a groiper.
That's crazy. That's like you give me a lot of. He predicted right. You said he's going to be a groiper. I think he ended up doing that. Like even then, the reason I kind of feel bad for Destiny, I don't talk about this too much, is because his son was DMing me looking for advice, looking for help. I saw he was tweeting things that were very pro groiper. He was in love speech community and in love speech group chats, and it's just like that's when it gets a little too personal. It's like you don't even want to hit that low at that point. I wish the best for him, and at that point, bro, and that's why we had a falling out. I was saying Destiny, well, obviously this is a little bit mean, but I said Destiny abandoned his family to be a streamer in Miami. And then a couple years later, you see his son reaching out and looking for guidance and stuff. And that's why he got really upset and blocked me. Because I'm about to be 24, like, oh, he's young, he's growing, but I'm like the same age as Nick and Melina.
Yeah, you guys are all children. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm basically
Okay. Okay, so he's saying he's married to a child?
Father! You have children.
Well, you know, they're hotter. Well, you know, they're hotter.
Children.
Well, you know, they're hotter.
Based. Let's fucking go. That's why we love him. That's why we love this guy.
I told you I used to be a Ron Paul fan, right?
That's right. That's
Libertarians
right.
do, dude.
That's
Yeah.
that libertarian sensibility. That's what we
You'd have to
call
get a
that.
45 out of 50 on your how many states you know the age of consent in before they let you into the
That's
conference.
true.
So.
Yeah, that's why I failed the
Who's
membership.
your friends? Who are your friends with these people?
Well, this is Nick. He's a political guy, so we talk to him.
Arch nemesis for years.
At SNEAKO, we pump him for content. We're milking the fuck out of that.
Pause.
I'm milking you too. What are you talking about? All these debates? I didn't get any of this debate world before you.
You didn't get any of the debate? Wait, what?
I didn't get the debate. Yeah, my first public debate was actually with him. Debate political world before you.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, I'm milking you more than you're milking me.
Oh, dude, if you view it that way, then God bless. Amen.
No, but it was
lefties
good
on lefties on Twitter are molding. Do you want to say anything to your lefty fans on Twitter?
I don't have fuck lefties. But shout out to Destiny Groiper Gang. Shout out to the DGG chat. I talked to all your fans in the DGG group chat. We're all buddies.
His treatment of me is so bad. I don't understand. That's something he'll have to learn and grow. Not to sound like not to be too self-aggrandizing, but like Fuente should be worshiping me because I am literally I was the only lifeline that he had to like being able to breach like mainstream political conversations. Like I represented a huge potential opportunity to him.
Well, how'd that work out? How did that work out, huh?
And he just was so bad faith in the way that he treats me. It's unbelievable. He should have been so conciliatory towards me. And I'm not looking for it. I'm not asking if I bitch or anything. But for him to be like relentlessly bad faith against me all the time, I'm like, bro, who the f are you? I can put you on a stream in front of 14,000 people. Like I'm giving you your phone number like Adam 22 so you can go to a show. What the f would you?
That's tough. Well, no, I was the one I set that up, that Adam 22 show. But moving on, there's I want to review that halftime show and the Kid Rock. We'll get a little more schizo as we go on. There's so much I have a lot of tabs today. This will be a longer monologue than usual. The Federal Reserve, more Epstein, Rothschilds. Yeah, Osmongold and Child and Meat. This is brutal. And there's also a 3-hour conversation between Jeffrey Epstein and Nahu Barak. This is going to be a lot to digest. Maybe we could AI that one and just see how to make it a little more brief. But this was extremely funny. So, Turning Point USA, who cares and stuff. Well, the funny part is, I don't know. Did you guys watch the Super Bowl? Yes or no? Did you guys? That's actually a good consensus if people watch the Super Bowl or not. So most years I try to watch it to see where the normies are thinking, but I didn't watch it. I think the team that wasn't the Patriots won. Okay, most people didn't watch it here. Most people didn't watch it. Well, this is funny. Let's see Kid Rock performing.
There's a man who died for all our sins, hanging from the cross. You can give your life to Jesus, and He'll give you a second chance till you can't take it. If you got a chance.
I think more people should start being more critical of this, where they clearly are using Christianity for a populist movement. Because if they were actually pro-Christian, they wouldn't also be pro-Zionist, right? You could see, look what Epstein and Netanyahu think about Jesus. Look what Ben Shapiro says about Jesus. They say he was a carpenter who got killed for his troubles, a liar and manipulator. And then they align with those people. And then they demonize Muslims. It's like, okay, if you really cared about Christianity, then this stuff would be at the forefront of your belief system, right? It seems like they use this mega church sort of atmosphere to make a lot of money and to walk out like Erica Kirk with fireworks twerking out at every pump.
Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can until you can. Until you can. If you got a chance.
Yeah, I don't even feel like watching this, bro. I've never listened to. Have you guys ever listened to Kid Rock before? I don't know who his fans are or anything, but if you were the type of person to turn off. If you were the type of person to turn off the Super Bowl so that you could switch to Rumble and watch this, I don't know how deep in you are, but yeah, this is clearly botted, and that's the funniest thing. And now they're trying to run cover for it. So they were saying they had 5 million live viewers, but they had a chat slower than Jake Futures. And that, you know, that just shows how successful Jake Future is, my great friend. Nobody's listening to Kid Rock. People weren't tuning into this. And again, this is also part of the culture war stuff, right? To keep the goyim infighting and to keep them distracted, there's 3 levels. Right, the ultimate level is the faith conversation, but to subvert that, they keep it as a class issue. This is what communism was all about. And below that, you have the culture war. Right, you have the class war, number 2. This is where people think that they're being schizo, but really what's distracting most people is the culture war. So when they see Bad Bunny up on stage doing this, this is a great opportunity to get people bickering about, you know, about silly stuff.
The National Football League welcomes you
I didn't get to see this
the
yet.
Apple Music Super Bowl 60 halftime show.
¡Wepa!
Qué rico es el latino. Hoy se ve.
What's interesting too about Bad Bunny is how he's literally a gay man, and then he's still celebrated and like almost worshipped by so much of the Spanish community. I don't think that would have been prevalent in the 80s or 90s. Like, he's literally an openly gay guy. And like, have you seen that nobody ever cares at all? The first yard was 33, was it really? Nick Fuentes asked halftime show. Yeah, I saw he liked this more. I didn't see this. Did you guys see this? Hey.
Hey.
Are these fake crowd sounds? I kind of like Bad Bunny's music. I do. Free people call me Brown Clown. If you're in Miami, you're gonna hear this every day. Hey.
Que se rían las que se olvidaron ya de mí. Me gustan mucho las Gabriela, la Patricia, la Nicole, la Sofía, mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor.
And thanks for the 20. Robin, I'm Kareem, all jacked up on Thai tea. Lock in, bro, with that Thai tea, Khalid. Salam. Ula, ula.
La de Barcelona que viene en avión. Y dice que me hizo te cobran ya lo que fue con mi corazón. Quisiera mudarme con todas por una mansión. El día que me case te envío la invitación. Muchacho, deja eso.
Antes tú me pichabas. Ahora yo picheo.
These songs are banger, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look at all these people with connections. Okay, look at all the Goy Slap celebrities they got back to back. All performative. Who's this guy again? This guy also, I think he pretends to be gay to get a fan base. He's like older Hassan. Pedro Pascal, yeah. Pum, 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 pum. Did you guys get noties or saying I no noties? This ain't Mexico, it's Puerto Rican. Yeah, so I saw this from Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They're saying, this is not America. This is, well, yeah, one, Bad Bunny doesn't even fucking speak English, which is kind of hilarious at this point. But here, I'll show you the Logan Paul and Jake Paul tweets, because isn't Puerto Rico technically American? Not to run cover for Brown Clowns, but okay, this was a 30 mil tweet. And I saw there was one, Logan Paul was asked, like, are you excited for the halftime show? He goes, no. And people were like, oh, he's fucking base. Logan Paul's base. Reminder, Logan Paul had a gay pride flag right here when he was at the Japan forest situation, which he's moved on from, right? But, yeah, Logan Paul's also the one, when Black Lives Matter was going on, he's like, it's not enough to be anti-racist. You need to be, like, it was, you know, post and black square ideology. It was probably that just Bad Bunny tried to fuck his bitch like a couple years ago when he's holding a grudge. It was probably some of that, you know, that Hollywood thing. I don't think it had anything to do with with the stance. That's usually how it goes with celebrity drama like that. So Jake Paul tweets, purposely turning off the halftime show. Let's rally together and show big corporations they can't just do whatever they want without consequences. Okay, this again, I hate this rhetoric from Nicki Minaj and all these people. And Ryan Garcia's doing this a bit. Maybe he just doesn't know. But they'll say elites and big corporations instead of saying really who. What do you mean big corporations, bro? Big corporations. Again, this is like trying to come off like a schizo, but it's like, dude, oh yeah, he's super base, big corp. They can't just do whatever they want without consequences, which equals viewership for them. You are their benefit, realize you have power, turn off this halftime. A fake American citizen performing who publicly hates America, I cannot support that. And then the community note says, people who live in Puerto Rico have been identified as U.S. citizens since 1917, post-World War I. Additionally, Jake Paul, who has lived in Puerto Rico since 2021, still would technically qualify as a U.S. citizen. That's what's so super funny, too. Jake Paul literally lives in Puerto Rico. Yeah, this is like they fucking hate America. Don't you live in Puerto Rico? You live there. Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny is the Michael Jackson of Puerto Rico. When Bad Bunny pops out in San Juan, they worship him like they did Michael Jackson in the 90s. But this is how 71 million views. Okay, here's Chris Pavlovsky. Of course, dude. Let's do it. Rumble and watch the All-American halftime show with Kid Rock. Ugh. Woo! Kid Rock. Shut up. And Logan Paul. Let's see what Logan Paul said. So they're going back and forth. These brothers are, you know, on both sides of this issue. Logan Paul said, I love my brother, but I don't agree with this. Puerto Ricans are Americans, and I'm happy that they were given the opportunity to showcase the talent that comes from the island. All right, bro. Is the audio delayed on YouTube? Are we good?
Ella sabe que aquí hay tica, quiere que yo se la aplique, que para se la trafique, ey. Voy a llevarte pa' PR, mami, pa' que veas cómo es que se perrea. Trae a tu amiga si te gusta la idea, dile que esta noche es manguear, ey. Qué rico lo vamos a pasar, aquí nadie se va a casar, pero tú te vas a querer quedar, ey. Aprovecha que estoy soltero, single.
See, I don't like when they prioritize the cinematics between the actual show, like I'm saying.
Estás escuchando música de Puerto Rico, de los barrios y los caseríos. Ella viene por ahí. Ella nunca llega sola. Todos los bandidos que sueltan la pi. Ey, ey, que esta noche lo que haya. Perreo, baby. Sabeteo, baby. Perreo, baby. Acá abajo, baby. No se quita, baby. En la disco, baby. Ey, ey, ey. Perreo, baby. Sabeteo, baby. Trotro, baby. Todos latinos, baby. Ey, acá abajo, baby.
SNEAKO people. I like the song too, I ain't gonna lie.
Buenas tardes, California. Mi nombre es Benito Antonio Martínez Ocasio. Y si hoy estoy aquí en el Super Bowl 60, es porque nunca dejé de creer en mí. Tú también deberías de creer en ti. Vales más de lo que pienso. Créeme.
What is he saying? Can't be translated. Drama to the two.
Por el poder que se me otorga, los declaro marido y mujer. Puedes besar a la novia.
Okay, anyway, I'm not really that interested in this. Just looking for any, if we're trying to schizo max and see what's going on. All right, dancing, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, let's get schizo. I'm tired of censoring myself. All right, we got it. No more of this goy slap. Come on over to Kick. It's pinned in chat right now, kick.com/SNEAKO. I see there's some audio errors on YouTube. We'll figure it out for tomorrow. Come on over. Just click the link right there. There are people complaining on YouTube. Just go click that. Come on over, everybody. We got a long stream today. We're going to go really in depth about all this stuff. No more censorship.